good morning. It is Wednesday morning, 9 July. I'm Ivonne and this is Knitting Podcast, I think 50 in English, yeah. Today you get a knitting podcast from me instead of a weekly vlog because hoe zeg je dat? I stop with the weekly vlogs. I will sit down now every week in front of the camera and talk about knitting to you. There is something happened here in the neighborhood. I was doing my walks every day. If you see my daily vlogs, my knit-along vlogs, you have seen that. But people noticed me that I was walking every day and that I was walking with my camera in my hand. A surveillance camera picked that up from one of the houses. I was walking just on the street, not on the people's properties. But they felt unsafe and they were asking me, what are you filming? Why are you filming? And then I was a little bit, sorry. Can I ask you something? Said the lady. I said, of course. Why are you filming my house? And I thought, your house? And she was, a kilometer further. And she said, yeah, I got a message from my phone that's, she had a picture of me filming on the streets. So she was not amused, and I was, I'm a little bit in shock. I said, oh, I'm so sorry, that's not the meaning. I just filmed for my vlog, and I've told her that I have a vlog, and that's for my followers, and that's nothing else. So then we talked, and I think it was good on that moment, but I walked away, and then I felt shaky, and I thought, what the hell? Sorry for my words. What is happening? But I'm just filming for my followers, and I'm not a criminal. But they my picture they sent to a WhatsApp group, in the neighborhood group, not in this neighborhood, but it's a little bit further away. And they said, who is this lady with a camera and she's filming? And they already reported me to the police. So, I was really, really in shock. So when I came home, I thought, this is not what I want. I just do this for fun. I want to, share my days with my followers. And I don't want to give people an unsafe feeling. And then the doorbell rang. And there was somebody from the WhatsApp group, a leader in that group. And the man did know my name. He did know my address. And he was he noticed what was going on. And he was going to talk to me about it. He was very friendly. That's what I want to say. And I could do my story. So I was in shock. I was really in shock. I thought, this is not what I want to do. I don't mean anything with this. So I said to the man, I have deleted all the cameras, the footage. I'm not going to use it. I'm so sorry. I have indeed a vlog about knitting. And and he noticed that also. He said, yeah, I know, because one of the ladies here in the neighborhood is always following you, and she's a knitter too. And then I thought, why didn't she never contact me? Because when somebody is a knitter in my neighborhood, I would like to meet the person. But maybe it was a new subscriber, I don't know. And there was a mother from the school who recognized me, and she had told him my name, and he Googled my name. And they found my address. I asked him, how do you find my address? Found my address. So, I couldn't sleep this night. I had a bad sleep. I was very worried. I immediately yesterday deleted all my weekly vlogs, daily vlogs, and vlogmasses, everything where I filmed also outside, want that's what I do more often. I never on purpose film houses. I just film a house because I like the house. I like the garden, and that's the reason why I film a house, but not to let other people feel unsafe. So I deleted all the videos, and you can only watch my podcast episodes back now. I think I just have 1 or 2 weekly vlogs that I kept there because that was the one that I was going to Westnitz to Stephen West, and the other one was I don't know, that was I don't know, that was no. So I kept 2, and the rest is not visible anymore because I don't want to get in trouble. I felt like a criminal yesterday. I'm not at all, and I had a good conversation with the man. So it is over and out, but that was I decided to do that no longer, and I also don't want to do I decided to do no daily vlogs, no weekly vlogs, no vlogmases, not in that form that I always did it. Maybe in another form, I don't know that yet. Maybe only to sit in front of the camera and show my advent calendar or show my what I got in the swap, but not anymore in my house, in my garden, because I feel also unsafe now. They made the surveillance camera made a picture of me, and that picture they sent out in lots of WhatsApp groups, and that's also privacy. It's not, that's my privacy. So they that was not good that they did that, and now I feel so vulnerable. Now I think they know where I live, and I don't want that anymore. But most of my English followers are living overseas or in South Africa or whatever, in Australia. So that's always feeling safe because they're far away. But you never know who is seeing your videos. And that's the wake-up call I got yesterday. And that's the reason why I chose from now on to do only sit and talk podcasts. And after my podcast, I will show some photos from a lovely in the countryside pictures, or things that no houses or other people are on. That's maybe what I will show, but I will do that in pictures, and that's what you get from me. So I am here with podcast episode 50 already after a week. I will try to do still every week a podcast, so you can get more podcasts instead of weekly vlogs. And I hope you understand me, and that you stay, of course. So that's we are here for the knitting. In my case, knitting, sometimes a little bit crochet. So it's a bit chaotic. I didn't prepare anything, so I will show you where I have worked on this week. And I'm starting, because it's still Christmas in July, I'm starting with my advent calendar from last year. It's in this lovely bag from Birdie and Poppet. I bought it 2 years ago. She's on Etsy. And I started finally the euphoria wrap. That was the plan. I bought that pattern. I wanted to knit that from my advent calendar, and I got from a lovely knitting friend. She has also a podcast, Julia from the Dutch Knitter. I got 5 balls mohair with a Knit to Purl to festival, and because of my advent calendar, the colors are very bright. I thought I would hold it together with the mohair, and that's what I did. I started the euphoria wrap, so I love it a lot. This was a dark purple, but it's toned down to the white mohair. What I like about the mohair, I didn't knit with mohair. I just used alpaca. drops alpaca silk. Nee, drops brushed mohair. Of nee, brushed silk. Ik weet niet meer. Alpaca. That's thicker. This mohair is thinner, so it knits up really nice. I knit it on needle 5. That's what the pattern says. And yeah, it's going to be, you start with a point, then you increase, and now I'm at the point that I just have to knit up, I think 1.80 meters, and then at the end you start decreasing again, and you get another point, and then your shawl is ready. So I love it a lot. I'm very happy that I started it. I was knitting on it. I wanted to knit on it yesterday, but then the consternation with the walking appeared, and I didn't do the rest. I had to do 5 stripes. It's 10 stripes a day, 10 garter ridges, 20 times up and down, so that's doable. I do 10 grams from the collar, and then I cut it off because this is 20 grams, and then what's left over of it I'm knitting socks with. One of my Dutch colleagues made by Greet. She does Tour de Sock. She's every day with a little vlog, and she does Tour de Sock. And I'm participating in that, and I, from the other balls, I knit, yeah, not scrap, yeah, it's a little bit advent sock, Tour de Sock. This lovely stitch marker was with the calendar from Hexengarne. They were on Etsy, but they're not active on the moment. So, but yeah, this is my advent calendar from last year. So I'm knitting a wrap and socks. And it lives in my handmade little flowery bag I made myself. And there was a needle on the ground. So, wait, again. Yeah, I picked that up later. So that's the first 2. Then we are busy with Christmas in July in my handmade bag, and I'm knitting this one. This is the West Yorkshire Spinners Jewel Tide. I bought it last year in London. Sorry, this is the number Jewel Tide, and it is signature 4-ply sparkle. I love this color. I was planning to knit on it yesterday evening, but also didn't. Yeah, I was so in shock that it didn't work anymore. So here is where I'm at. I have the heel flap and gusset, heel flap, heel turn and gusset, and now I'm on the foot. And this is the first sock. I'm not in a hurry. I'm planning to do 1 pair of this month, so only this one. This is a lovely stitch marker I got from, I think I got it in an old advent calendar. And yeah, this is where I have worked on this week. Yeah, I love sock knitting, so maybe if you're a new subscriber, welcome. Sock knitting is my favorite, and socks, shawls and blankets. So that is also one active whip. Then I have this lovely, again, flowery bag I made myself from, yeah, there's this lovely fabric I bought in London in a thrift shop on Notting Hill. And this I bought on the Albert Kuip in Amsterdam. And I have a cotton sneaker sock from a ball I bought 3 years ago. It was in my stash, and that was without wool. It is cotton and polyester. It knits up nice, but it is a little bit, yeah, it goes a little bit slow. I think because it's cotton, so I hoped I was, yeah, further with the sock, but it didn't work. So I don't know. I'm not going to finish this before my holiday, but that's not necessarily. I have already here 6 of sneaker socks, but I will finish these sooner or later. So that is another sock, little sock whip. Sneaker socks. Yeah, it's a sock, but it's a short sock. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I did 7 rounds of 3 by 1 rib, and then I did 7 rounds normal, and then I start the heel flap. And I knit these on 2.5 millimeter instead of 2.25, and I did 60 stitches instead of 64, what I normally do. But that is because it's cotton, and yeah, it's a little bit thicker yarn than normal sock yarn. Then we have the takeaway sock. This in this lovely bag, also from Birdie and Poppets. Bought it 2 years ago. And this is the ball. I bought it in London when I was in London in March. And this is echt the slow sock. I'm knitting this on little circulars, and I knit only on this sock when I'm on the way. And mostly that is when I'm at my dad's house. We always sit in, drink coffee and talk, and I'm knitting on a sock. So it's not my favorite yet, the 9-inch circulars, the little circulars. But I want to practice it, and this is still the first I casted it on, I think somewhere in the end of March or beginning of April. So this is a really slow progress, but I love it. It's okay. I have enough socks, so it's not in a hurry, we say. That is another one. Yeah, then I have the sock for my father. That has to be next week. He's always saying, I don't need socks, I have socks enough. And but last year he had very cold feet, and then he wears pretty polyester socks, the cheaper socks. Now I thought I'm going to knit him socks whether he wants them or not for his birthday. I have enough lovely opal sock balls from the opal subscription I had last year. I don't have it anymore. And this is the second sock. So I think I have to do a few more. I think I am at the point that I can knit the foot until the toe, and then the pair is finished. I don't have the sock blockers here because I was a little bit unprepared to this morning and in shock by everything what was going on. So this is sock number 2. Next week I will of course be back with a podcast, and then I'm showing you the finished socks, hopefully, because that afternoon we have the birthday. So super nice. Oh yeah, and that's in my Liberties bag. I bought it in London at Liberties, and I love it. It's a really big bag. You can see, it's you can see, and it fits. It's super nice. And then I have the last sock, and afterwards I have another project. That's also where I have knitted on. It lives in this bag. Lieselot made for me with a swap. We did a bag swap. Lieselot door mij met liefde. From the lovely ball I got from Jana from Kettunits. This one is I got also in a swap. We did a swap last year, and sock 1 is ready. That's I showed you that last week. Here is sock 1. I'm sorry, today we don't have sock blockers. And this is sock 2. Where the stitch marker are, that's where that's the progress I made, since last week. And it knits up really nice. I use another color for the heels, toe, and cuffs. That's this one. I got this from a knitting friend. She dyed it herself, and it's it turns out that it fits super good together. So this will be hopefully finished next week also. That is the goal. The socks from my father and the socks from Jana. I don't have a finished object this week. That's the first time in all the that I don't have finished objects, because I thought I had the weekly vlog, but that's not existing anymore. And then the last piece is my Garter Marler cardigan. Even kijken waar die zit. Ja, I'm at the second sleeve. Think I was last week. I was here or here. I don't know it anymore. And this is what I did this week. I had my plan to do every day 5 garter riches, but that didn't happen because Sunday I was casting on the new show. So yeah, this is where I'm at. So I have to do the rest of the sleeve. Okay. I think I am, and I'm here now, so I have to do this piece on the second sleeve. That's still, best a long piece. And then I have to do the front borders, the cuffs, and one with the buttonholes. I'm going to knit buttonholes in it because when it's really cold in the winter, it's fine that you can close the cardigan under your, under my winter jacket. So this is the Carter Marla where I had a knit from, but all the vlogs are gone. I'm so sorry if you didn't see it, then you were too late, and you can see it in my podcast. So yeah, that is what I had this week in the knitting. I think I don't forget anything, and otherwise I will tell you later. Yeah, when I'm weekly here with the podcast, I think the episodes will be shorter because I have maybe less knitting done in 1 week than normally in 2 weeks. It's nearly holiday. I have 21 July, my holiday starts. I'm going to England and London, Manchester and London. I'm going to visit my friend Roel. Super excited for that. I love it. And afterwards, I have 3 weeks at home, but I will, in a week that I'm on holiday, I'm not filming. I'm not doing anything vlog-wise. I will be back the week after. So that's what I decided. I'm not going to make a holiday vlog this time because I was doubting that longer already. I thought maybe it's nice to go on holiday and not film. My last holidays, I always took the camera and I always was busy with filming and make a vlog of it, and that's super nice. I love to do that, but I'm not going to do that this year. And what happened yesterday, it was a little bit the last push to do it not and give myself a real holiday. What I will do is share, of course, some things in my stories. That's what I always like to do, and I will do that also this year, but I think it's more knitting related. So I'm sorry for the people who liked my weekly vlogs. I liked also always to make them, but I feel too vulnerable now to go on with it on this moment. I have hesitated for a long time. Should I stop with it, and should I just sit in front of the camera and tell about my knittings? That's what I was planning to do for longer, but the viewers said, "Oh no, I like your weekly vlog." So it's always thinking balance what is good to do. But now I reached the moment that it doesn't feel well anymore to vlog and walk with your camera, and people seeing that, and people think something about it, and that's absolutely not what I want. I want to be a friendly and a nice person, and I don't want that people think that I have something that I have I don't know how can I say what I mean. So every week podcast episodes, I'm going to drink my last piece of water. I'm going to edit these podcast episodes. I'm going to sit on the couch and make a lovely podcast. And I'm sorry that it's a little bit, maybe I will put a few little footage back here that I think it's I think it's maybe safe to do, what I feel safe with. But I feel so vulnerable now that I even don't want to film in my house anymore. That I think, yeah, who's seeing this? What do they think about? What is? Yeah, it was so shocking yesterday. Yeah, so I hope you understand. I think you will. You will. I always like to read your comments. If you find my channel just now and you're a new subscriber, welcome. Hopefully you like it and you will stick around. I will make a Dutch podcast every week and an English one. And that was it for today. And thank you for watching. And I see you next week. Doei! Look, these are my Advent socks from last year, from the calendar I got in 2023 from Vrouwtjes Wolboutique. So I thought, oh yeah, I can put them on. These are new for my walk today, and yeah, I didn't wear them a year ago. I think I knitted them also in the tour, the sock period.